Well, hello my lovelies. I'm Woo from Woo's Creations, and we are going to create a scene card with Pure Magic. New to me, well, borrowed to me. So I need to make a scene. So let me just grab my blending brushes. I'm just going to grab them all out because I've where I used to store them, I could see them, so I could see what colours they were, because I have put like little stickers on the back. Because before Stampin' Up did them, I had these off Amazon, I think it was. So I don't need pink. That's a green. How dark is that? That might work, but I don't need it yet. So I've got two greens. What's on there? Pink. A yellow, maybe. Where's my blue? Yes, it is. So I'm thinking of grabbing a thumb dauber. Hi, Mum. Well, you're commenting now, lovely. But you're here. Woo! So I'm going to use a finger dauber as well. I'm not used to using these, so I'm trying to get used to them, but I'm not used to them. I'm used to my lovely brushes. But this one's got quite a dark blue on it. So let's get our things stamped and then we can just work around that. So we shall start with our mermaid. And I'm just going to use Memento because it won't run. So she's going to go about here, like so. And then I give that a bit of a clean off. Oh, I get what you mean now, Mum. Oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay, so now the dragon is going to be, because the dragon is stood, so he's not flying through the air, whereas the Pegasus is. So I'm going to put the dragon here because he's going to be sort of on a rock by the ocean. So I might need more than one, actually, the finger daubers, because I need to make some rocks. Because I don't think I have a stamp set that's got anything I can use as a rock this time. No, I don't think I do. Okay, and then the Pegasus, which is quite big actually. He's bigger than my block, so I have to put him on the big one. But there we go. So we'll have to make decisions on what colour Pegasus we're going to have. Now, it could just be white. Or grey, or brown. I don't know. What colour is a Pegasus? It can be any colour, can't they? Because it's just a flying horse. Someone's going to say it's not just a flying horse. But there we go. Right, so that's that done. Stamp them. So then you can roughly see where we're going to have things. So we're going to have a bit of sky, some clouds and things up there. So let me have a little think now. Let's put our masks I made earlier with some Heffy Doodle tape. And if you find that your piece of masking paper isn't big enough, what I did was I put 2 layers of Heffy Doodle tape, stamped on it, and then used a piece of clear or sellotape will do as well, but that's like a clear paper tape. So let's just take the dragon. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's just to stop because I'll colour these in afterwards. There we go. That's the dragon and the Pegasus. There we go. And the mermaid. They are a little bit, you know, it is a bit of fussy cutting, but actually once you, even though I'm going to use this now, I can probably get maybe 2 uses out of it, possibly 3. Just trying to get her arms in the right place. Now I wasn't very accurate with her hair because there was a lot of like very thin strands, and there's no point trying to do those, so I won't do the sea too dark and you'll still be able to see them. So this is the blue, isn't it? I don't want dark blue. Let's go for a bit of Tahitian tide to start with. And I'm going to try with the... See, I tend to press too hard. So I'm going around the edge. Like this. And around my mermaid. And I'm just going to build up and also sort of learning how to do it at the same time. I'm not very good at it, but it's okay because we want some like movement in the ocean as well, not just static. So that's that. And then I think we'll add a bit of Coastal Cabana. That'll add a different sort of... I'm just going to see if I can get it to work with. Let's add this in here. Okay, so then... diddly-dum-dum-dum. Right, I'm trying to think what I've got. Oh, actually, I know what I could do. Now, I know it's Penguin Place, but it does have a very nice line. Oh, hang on. It's around the other way, Wendy. So we could have it. So if I stamp it like that, and then I can colour them. That's what I'm going to do, but now I've got to try and find something that's long enough. That is not. Can I go diagonal? For some reason, I still haven't managed to actually remember to purchase the biggest block. Although this one will do, I think. There we go. So we'll stamp it like that, and it'll go into the ocean there. So I'm going to use basic grey. Like so. And then, sorry, I need to get near it, otherwise I'm going to get it in the wrong place. Like so. And then, oh, look how accurate that is. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, let's clean that off. Because it's always good to put stamps away as you use them, so you don't spend hours after the live trying to put everything away. That's me usually, just so you know. That's the way. Okay. So keep the basic grey out. And I think that one of these pink ones can be turned into grey. And I'm just going to go along here. And blend it into the sea, and I will come along. I know it's not a Stampin' Up! Gel pen, but I might add some gel to make the... So I need some texture on that now. Let me just have a look, see what I've got. This is where you just go through all of your stamp sets and find something that might work. So Quiet Meadows Dottage might work. It's not a very sticky stamp anymore, I can say that right now. So I'm just going to stamp off first, and I'm going to try and follow the line. Like so. Hi Monica, hi Valerie. Sorry, completely read your name wrong then, I don't know why. We were supposed to go to a culture fest today in a town a little further away from here, but they cancelled it due to the Queen passing. And actually we've really enjoyed a chill out day today, not doing very much at all. Okay, so that's that bit done. So then what we could do is grab the Whisper White like this, and I know I've had a white finger dauber before. There it is. Pick up some white just along the edge of where the sea is meeting the stone. Like so. Could use some puff paint on that actually to make some waves crashing onto the shore. Now for the blue, for the sky, I want it to be like a really light blue, so try and get some of the colour off. Oh yes, you've been down to see Annette and Brian. Right, let's see how this comes out. I'm not sure it's going to work, but we're going to have a go. I don't want it to be a really bright. I just want a hint of sky. I say a hint. It's got to look like the sky, isn't it? But I'm going to colour these in a sort of watercolour effect so that they're not... Trying not to do a stark colour. That's not too bad. It is definitely darker than I wanted. But there we go. That's what happens when you don't have enough brushes. Let's go around my dragon. Make sure my dragon's... Okay. Let's have a look and see if we can get a bit of like so. This might not be one of my favourite masterpieces, but you know, trust the process, keep going. Do they now? Hang on, I don't like using baby wipes, but I've had this packet for quite some time, so I'll put that on there and see if it'll... Wow, it's amazing how much ink you have on these. I think it's because I put, oh, look at that. Okay, that's just made it worse for now. Excuse the fact there are screaming children. They're not mine. They are some teenagers outside. Okay, so I am planning on putting a sentiment up here, but Don't know if I need something there, although we could put 2 centimeters. I don't know. We'll think of something. We'll think of something. Right. So now that we've done that, maybe we need some sort of background trees or something. Let's have a look. What have we got? Oh, excuse me, yawning. I already got it out somewhere. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Because Snowman Magic, they're not big enough, are they? Have we got any? I think it's because I'm thinking of the die cuts, because I know that they're bigger. Happier Than Happy. It's not really a tree, is it? Ah, dear. Okay. Now, see, willow trees there. Although, actually could be quite a spooky tree. Put it like that. Let me just get a little bit of right. Hi, Vicky. Right, shall we have a nice dark tree? So early espresso. Stick that there, and then maybe just offset a shadow of some shape. There we go. And by masking the bottom, you see I haven't I don't know what those kids are doing. Sound like they're breaking something. Right. Okay. Hi, Jam. Welcome, lovely. Right, okay. So what else do we need on here? We've got a tree. Maybe we need a bit of... Do we need a bit of something on our tree? I'm just wondering, though, whether to grab a pen and just fill in the gaps of the trunk. Right, okay. What else do we need on this card? Maybe some sort of foliagey thing in the sea. Where's my fishy stamp set? Don't think we need a ginormous fish, because that will look very out of place, won't it? But we could have a little bit of seaweed, maybe in a very, very dark. Do I want it really dark, or do I want it to sort of nearly blend in with the sea? So if we do it in soft succulent, let's have a look. So sometimes what I will do is do that and then stamp it on my grid paper next to the... I think maybe we should do it stamped off. There we go. So we've got a bit of something at the bottom. So in the sky, I feel like we need some clouds. Sorry, I'm in the process of trying to sort out my chamois, so I've only got a very dirty baby wipe to clean them off. Oh dear. Hi Louise. I'm late. Shopping arrived. Oh, don't worry. You can always watch it from the beginning later. Now I'm wondering if this will work as some sort of clouds in the sky, because it doesn't matter where I put the sentiment, because I can just put it over the top. So let's get a bit more white on here. And using the finger dauber, you don't have to make the perfect shaped cloud. So, there we go. Right, I don't know how well you can see that because it's not showing up as well as I was hoping. Okay. Diddly-um-de-dum. Right, let's unveil our dragon and get him coloured in. We could decide what colour to colour him in as well. Mr. Dragon. Pegasus. And a mermaid. Oh, should have gone from my head down. There we go. Right, let's stick those inside the box so we don't lose them. Okay, so I was wondering whether to do, because I'd like her tail to be like all quite vibrant colours, so I wonder whether the dragon we should do red, being Welsh and all and that kind of thing, you know. So I'm going to get a block, and then I am going to get a real red, and I'm going to put some red on there, quite a lot. And then I should have, hang on, left a gap on the one side for a little bit of a darker colour so that I can blend it in a little bit. So that one's Cherry Cobbler. I've got my water pen. It's not a Stampin' Up one, apologies, but it's going to do the job I want. Now this isn't watercolour paper, so you do have to be a little bit careful. See, concentrating now, gone quiet. I will need to do in between the legs because, I mean, who can cut that out? Honestly. Gonna have darker feet, I think. Dun, 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 dun. Trying to be careful. Don't know what my kids are watching, but they're giggling their heads off. Especially Aaliyah. I do need a really dark tail. Right, so that bit in there would be brown. And then I might just grab, see what this fills in. These gaps, because I can't be doing with gaps. Like so. So his wings, I think I will do this, the cherry cobbler. Might turn out not how I wanted it, but you know, we're just gonna... Oh, hi Judy, Jan's friend. We're just going to... I've run out of watercolour paper, and then I tried to use watercolour paper when I was having a little practice, because, you know, I don't like to come on and completely mess up my card. But the watercolour paper that I've got isn't very good, so it wasn't giving me the effect I wanted anyway, so... Okay, so then what you can do is go to where you've got pure ink and then go in and just put it and highlight certain areas that you want to, as if you're blending basically. So where there's scales, I've added a little bit more on his feet. Go. There we go. Right, that will do for the dragon for now. Oh, I will definitely be putting Wink on this because it's an amazingly mystical card, so it'll need some Wink of Stella on it, obviously. Thank you, Anne. For sure. So I think with the Pegasus, I might go grey on the Pegasus. So I just got to clean my water brush because it's got red on it. Maybe I should have done the red last. Okay, so right now, Mermaid. I have my little ink spots that I bought these before I could have, and I had enough pennies to buy the full size of the new, this Orchid Oasis soft sweet sorbet. Oh, hi Wendy March. Right, so we're going to have a bit of green. Never looks like much when you put it on there, but it is quite bright. I don't want Starry Sky. Tahitian Tide, a bit of that there. Bit of Orchid Oasis because it's like purple. That'll do me. I love purple. A bit of that. And then you just... I'm going to put a blob of water here, but I'm not going to use a lot of water. But I'm just going to give her a nice blue tail. Do a bit of highlight there, and then moving up a little bit in blue, and then change colour. So just clean off my brush, and we'll go with now. And I also don't do it in any specific, so I just put few little blobs like so, and then get another bit of water and do a bit of green. Parakeet Party to the party, and then I mix them a little bit into the other colour, and it does still blend even though it's on basic white. And then we'll go for a bit of sweet sorbet here, and I'm going to do her corset top. In sweet sorbet too. Like so. And then clean that off because Sweet Sorbet takes over. Do a bit more Tahitian Tide there, I think. And then dark there. And then you can see that her body is now for her arms. I think what we'll do is I'll move that one out of the way a minute and get another block and do some. I think the only thing I've got really is Blushing Bride without using I haven't got any Stampin' White markers to use. I've only got Stampin' Blends, and it'll just look too stark compared to the rest. So I'm going to make it very watery and check it first. And it just gives her a hint of pink skin. Quite tanned, really, I think. Like that. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, so her hair, I think we're going to go with... And actually, I'm going to do it naughty now. I'm going to grab my gold gel pen. And I'm going to give her gold hair. And then I don't think you can see it on there, but it's like a metallic gold. Love my gel pens. Hi earlier. What you doing, baby? I'm just thinking, you're coming to stay with Mama. Right, so, and then I think I'll even put gold at the top of it. And there we go, there she is. Isn't she stunning? Right, Pegasus now. What are we going to do with Mr. Pegasus? What do you put in? Oh, is Daddy looking for you, is he? He's coming. No, that's Elsie. Okay, so Pegasus wings. I think they are like a really sort of... They are white, aren't they? So, let's put... Put some grey on this ink pad. Let's see what we can do with this one. I'm going to turn it upside down. Aaliyah, you will have to leave the room if you keep shouting. Right. Just get some more. This will dry lighter though, because it's quite wet. But I don't want them to be like stark white, but I will put Wink of Stella over the top. And then let's see what else we've got. Okay, so I need to do some of my blue again just to fill in the gaps between the legs. Yes, darling. We can't go to bed right now. Mummy's still doing her live, baby.
I want to go to bed.
You wanted to go to bed?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you just lie there nicely and wait for Mama, and Mama will be in there soon.
I'm not waiting.
You're not waiting?
No.
Well, guys, she says she's not waiting.
I want them now. I want them boobies anyway.
Stop. That's a no. I'll have to get Daddy.
Fine.
Okay. So I did think that going to school would tire a certain young lady out. It worked a little bit. She went to bed at 9 o'clock instead of 10, 11. So that wasn't too bad. But...
Who was that?
well, Grandma's on here. Grandma's watching.
Who was the little girl who was wearing that blue necklace?
Don't know what you're on about right now.
The one that
Hi, Fred. I know he's saying hello to Judy, but I thought I'd say hello to Fred since I know he's there too. Okay, so
what's the number you
I wonder if the puff paint would be good. So I'm putting Wink Stella now on the wings of the Pegasus, because I mean, why not? Oh, so sparkly. I want to put it in his hair as well, I think. Stunning tail. And then I'm going to sort of put waves of it on my dragon as well. Aaliyah has left the room, if you wondered why it's gone quiet. And then for my mermaid, I'm going to do her bodice and her tail. Like so. So they're both sparkly now. So do we need anything else on here? I sing all the time at home. If anyone's ever seen Miranda, she turns everything into a singy song. I'm moving this out of my way before I stick my arm in it or something. Okay, so I think it needs more, but I don't know what more. So I'm just going to have a look at my shelf and see if I can see anything else I could add. I don't have a boat. I'm wondering whether we should make another mountain here to sort of fill this area. Just there. Or whether to leave it and put 2 cent. Well, let's have a look at our sentiments and then we can decide. Okay, so we've got your pure magic, I believe in you, let your dreams be your wings. So maybe we could put that there because the wings. Let your dreams be your wings, have a legendary birthday. Could even put one down there. There and there. So I do wonder whether we should stamp straight on or do little things to go on. I think we'll do little things to go on. So let's put a few bits away so we're not leaving such a ginormous mess. Okay, so we do have what's this one? I can't remember what it's called now. Is it double oval punch? Hi, Shaz. Okay, so, and I'm thinking if I did it in white, let me just find my white scraps. See if I've got any bigger pieces. That's a bit bigger. If I do the small piece in white, do we have any more bigger pieces? I think that's big enough. And this is exactly why I keep all my scrap bits. Right, so, although they don't look the same colour. Ooh, boo hissy. Okay, we're just going to grab a piece. Is there a bigger bit there? Is that one the same? Yeah, so if I can get... Oh, where's the opening? There, so I can get one there. And there. Right, now they're all the same. Must have been a piece of because I still got the Whisper white pieces in my scrap, because I do not believe in throwing them away just because they're not current. So let's decide what colour to do the scalloped edge backgrounds for them, or they could just go on like that. So maybe if we choose a colour to do the background, and then that will help us decide on the background for that, because then it will match. Now we do have no, I think it should be something dark. Let me just get a Starry Sky out. I'm running out of Starry Sky. I had like 3 packs. Do that. How about that? What do you think to that? Do you think that's too dark? Okay, so let's move them out of the way. Let's get our card base cut. And then I will get my scraps and see if I've got any the right size. So 14.5. And score. And then fold and trim off the ends, because I don't like the point blardy blahs. I know what we could add actually. Where are you? I know where's Happy Hedgehogs. It's got a tiny little bit of grass in it. And Old Olive. That kind of breaks it up a little bit, I think. So it makes it a bit more natural. Just keep stamping, just keep stamping. Okay, so that's that. Now, so I need to trim this down a bit, I think. Yes, I do. Are you back again? Okay. So let's see what that chops off. Gets rid of a bit of a boo-boo I did on there. So this way then should be 20.5. There we go. And then we can put this in here. And that will look really cute. So, let me just have a little, because I'm getting a bit about this tree being very boring. So maybe we should fill it with something.
Mummy,
Yes, darling.
I thought we can go to sleep now.
I'm not ready yet, baby.
I'm painting a piece of paper.
You're going to paint a piece of paper?
Yeah. With my mum's name.
Okay. Just gonna, you know, probably spoil the whole thing, but you know. That is not my intention, I can assure you. Right now.
Can you make me paint now?
I can't do painting now, baby.
I want to paint. I'm saving the legs. Because I'm really hairy today.
Put that down.
Pretending.
Yeah, pretending it's got the cover on. My daughter has just grabbed a razor off the side by my bed. And she says she's shaving her legs, but she has left the cover on, I promise.
Why is this?
Okay, so I need another colour that's not quite as harsh. So just clean this, otherwise I'll be contaminating my ink pad.
Mummy, to shave the mask, please. Why are they so hairy today?
I don't know why your legs are so hairy today.
Maybe you can.
I'm sure you're all here for stamping and not my 4-year-old's running commentary about her hairy legs. Now this stamp is literally from the Tea Party one, which has got the 2 flowers and 2 little, like, it could either be flowers or leaves really, but they're from
My legs are naked.
Your legs are naked.
Look at my legs.
Aaliyah, Fred says hello. Can you say hello, Fred?
Hello, hello, Fred.
Hello, 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 Fred.
Is
No, don't do that, please.
that you?
Say hi, Grandma.
Let me put.
Say hi, Grandma. We're doing the whole, I've got to put my hand on your screen again, Mum. Hello. Right, enough now, thank you. Let Mummy finish then, and we can go to bed, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's put these away. And that's that. Okay, just stick that over there out of the way a minute. Okay. Now then, do we try the puff paint for the sea and some clouds? I'm very worried about spoiling the whole thing, if I'm perfectly honest. Right. I don't think we're going to do that because I don't want to spoil it. So let's stamp our sentiments. So move that out of the way. And bring in our stamps a second. So the 3 we're choosing are Let Your Dreams Be Your Wings. If I can get it out. Can we just be careful, please?
Yeah, why?
Because I just asked you to. And so that it matches and links
I'm
in.
shaving your pretty.
Why did I think that was going to fit on there? It's not going to fit on there. Is it? Ooh! It does, but look. It's gone over. So let me just gently do it this time, Wendy, without Let your dreams be your wings. There we go, that's that one. Okay. Right, then I am just going to clean that off and put it back. Oh, I didn't do a very good job of that, did I? There we go. Put that in there so we know where it is. Let's glue this down. Where's the lid? Okay, I've decided that the whole dragon needs Wink Stella to just look totally epic. I don't know. You could even just, you know, sprinkle a bit of sparkle on the card as well, like so. Because it's not really a card you'd put loads of gems on. So, right, let's find some. Where's my? Honestly, oh, there we go. I have to start a new one. Just going to put 3 on each one. Oh. There we go. Right, we need to decide where we're going to put them actually, don't we? Right, I want that one there because it kind of goes with the wings. And then kind of that one. Oh, that one there actually. Have a legendary birthday. I believe in you. How about that? Or just those 2? What do you think? Just the 2? Or shall we go 3? Two or 3? Oh, you can really see the sparkle on the screen, can't you, with the from the dragon. 3 says Valerie. So I'm going to stick the 2 on. Oh, Jan says 2. Mum says 3. Shaz says 3. Right, where's my reverse tweezers? I always find I can line them up better and not press it too hard if I use the reverse tweezers. Oh, Anne says 3 too. Sorry, Jan. 3 is winning the vote. Well, I hope you like the card. Because it's a bit late if you don't. There we go. So I need a piece for the inside. Let me just trim this down. So this, my card is 14 by 21 centimeters. So I always cut my mat in layers half a centimetre smaller. And it gives me a nice border then. So for the inside, we are going to use a piece of paper I did my sketch on. It had some smudges on it, so I just drew on it anyway, knowing that I could use it for this. So I don't need the sketch anymore. Right, so border nicely around there, nice and even. Stick it down. And then you could, if you wanted to, I'm going to put Okie dokie, Jan. Hope the neighbour's very happy with it. Okay, so if you're watching on YouTube, I am talking to people on Facebook because I do my lives on Facebook first and then I upload them to YouTube. I do some videos on a Wednesday, but not every week because it depends how I am. So Wednesday's a bonus if I do manage to do it. Now I'm going to use Orchid Oasis for this because it's on the inside, and I mean, why not? And I am just going to pop it like that and like that there. And then I'm going to do the opposite corner like that, like that. And then I need a happy birthday and birthday wishes. No, happy birthday. Where's a happy birthday? Just want a happy birthday. That's all I want. Although I wanted it to be quite a chunky one. Oh, I know. Puffins has a happy birthday. That will do very nicely. That block's not big enough. Okay. Pop that on there. And then we will use Orchid Oasis, I think, for the happy birthday. Just like that. Now you could just leave it like that, but you know me, I just can't. I need something on it. So let's have a look. What you could do is get one of your figures that you've got on the front, say like, I don't know, the Pegasus, and then pop it on the block. But this time you want it really faint. So the best way to do that is to use, what colour shall we use? I think we'll use a grey. So I've got basic grey and I'm going to stamp it, ink it up, stamp it off, and then put it behind the happy birthday. Could have done with it up a little bit or down a little bit so his head isn't stuck in the birthday, but it's okay, you get the idea. So there we go. Right. We are done ski. Right. So there we go. So we have a very whimsical mystery, I don't know what you'd call it, magical birthday card. Happy birthday. With a very sparkly red dragon. Now you could just use a red dragon and make a Welsh birthday card, but I haven't got any Welsh sentiments at the moment, but I'm going to try and get some, I think. I don't know if I'll put any gems on here because it's got plenty of Wink of Stella, so I think that will do very nicely. So the only thing I might do is put a bit of Wink of Stella around the outside of my sentiments. And the thing is with Wink of Stella, you don't need to be, you know, really accurate. You can just slap it on like that. Because it doesn't matter, because it just makes it even more sparkly. So there we go. Thank you all for watching, and this has been a Pure Magic birthday card. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.